morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? Good night. It's Mickey here again. And again, I come to talk to you about Thailand. In this case, we're gonna talk about different culture, right? We are like I talk about me in this case, like an occidental culture. I can see there is a huge difference between cultures in Asia in general with not Asia people. So I want to tell you about how different gonna be when you arrive to Thailand and how you're gonna surprise with this, and like a nice surprise and not that nice surprise. Okay, first let's talk about communication, right? In Occident we really like to talk. We really like to discuss about when we feel unhappy with something and when we want to do something in some way. We have some trouble at job, when you have some trouble at school, when we arguing with someone, later we want to fix out. This is our character, right? It's our personality and it's part of our culture, right? Communication. But in Asia, it's not really like this. They don't really need to talk for fix things. When they angry, they're gonna keep a smile. But when we angry in Occident, it's pretty clear we angry because our face is like a very talkative, like a really show our feelings, right? Our deep feelings. But in Asia, this is not like this. So expect always the people smile to you, but that doesn't mean they're happy, right? That doesn't mean they like you. You're gonna see they like you because maybe another day they cannot meet you or something like that. But they're never gonna argue to you. Even they don't agree with something you're doing or you're telling them, they're not really gonna argue to you. So expect someone who is nice to you always, someone who is not really into arguments, and someone who is tremendous happy person, more like you, surely, because these people don't really go very deep into anything. I don't really think the philosophy can be developed in this place, because these people, as I say, don't go really deep into anything. But this is good for you. If you have some girlfriend, maybe she never gonna complain too much about you. She never gonna say much about you. Or any friend you have, he never gonna talk too much to you about you doing something wrong or something he don't like. Just gonna let you go. Just gonna let you be. And this is pretty much the attitude in Thailand. Also, I don't like this to say this, but Thailand everyone is a little like about some topics they are a little like a ship, right? But this is happen when you have some hidden democracy, which is not really hidden, or because, well, not hidden democracy is hidden. I forgot the word. Well, the point is you have someone who rule the country and the people pretend they can vote, they can do anything. This is happening in Thailand right now. So if you talk about this, you can find some sensitivities about this, because have some people already wake up about this situation and they know they are not really free. They cannot vote. They don't have any word. So have some strikes in the street sometimes, but this is not really usual. This is pretty new actually in Thailand. So this topic can be a little sensitive, because most of people, they really believe in royal people, that meaning the king, the queen, etc., etc., etc. They really have a big devotion for these people, and they don't care if they do good, not good, or so this topic is a little sensitive. If I was you, I will try to not speak about this or about politics, because is never gonna make happy anyone talking about this in Thailand. It's not like another country you come and you say, oh, the politics is a little bad in your country, and yeah, you say, yeah, you agree because you feel like this. But in Thailand, this topic is like, and they don't really care, but also have some people who really care and they go straight. It's not like a middle term. Don't have this. So be careful with talking with this. If you want to have like a smooth stay in Thailand, try to don't speak about this. Also, let's talk about how the men and women relationship, right? So the men and women relationship, usually the men, if you don't find some really special person like with very open mind, the men who gonna need to pay all. So you want to meet some girl, it's okay. You can find some girl and date this girl very easy. It's not gonna be difficult actually, but you're gonna need to pay all. So when you're talking about, oh, we want to go to a restaurant, blah blah blah, have some women they really like, they like to choose the most expensive restaurant when they date some foreigner man, right? So be careful where this girl take you to dinner, to lunch, because later she's not gonna even do the gesture of check the wallet. Forget about this, she's not gonna do this. So be ready for pay, right? This is part of the culture. For example, where in Barcelona, where I'm from, usually people pay half. It's okay, or I pay this and you pay that. So AA, I think they call it in America. I'm not sure they say like this, but this is pretty normal. But in these countries, the women is kind of goddess. Not goddess, is like a trophy. So if you want to have a trophy next to you, so you need to put the money on the table, right? So be ready for this. If you find another girl is not like this, please take care of this girl because it's not usual. You can find some girl of like this, most generally in Bangkok, because Bangkok is so huge, so they have everything. So you can expect good, bad, extraordinary, awful. So in Bangkok you can find some women like this and with this thinking like I pay, you pay, or even she can pay to you. I mean, this is okay. But it's not the usual, right? So be careful. Be careful where you're going. Another thing I had to tell you. As I said, even I told you the people don't like you talk about government or the royal house, but I need to tell you also the police don't like too, neither. So if you don't really want any trouble with police or anything, just don't talk about government or anything because they are kind of dictatorial. It's now I say, it's like a kind of hidden dictatorial country. Seems like a democracy, but it's not really. It's like the small brother of North Korea, right? So, but they have internet. This is the difference. And many other difference for sure. Sorry for saying this. It's just one for you understand that they are free, but they are not completely free, right? I don't think anyone is completely free, but you can feel when you come from a democracy country, when you can vote and you can decide who is your president, you're gonna feel some difference. Not really big, but some. Also need to tell you here the religion is Buddhist. What is the Buddhist thinking? Well, you live and let the other people live too. So this is not a problem really like in other countries like Malaysia. Malaysia is very Muslim. So you're gonna see many women with the jihad. You're gonna listen the preach in the afternoon. Every time, I don't know what time they do, 6 or later they do to the Mecca and do the pray. So you're gonna listen this in Malaysia a lot, but in Bangkok no. Bangkok is very open. They are Buddhists. When they can do something, they do. They go to temple. They put some candles. They put some clothes here, some bracelets. I don't know. They do some. They have like a different traditions. Also, when someone die, there is not like a the. It's not like when another countries die. They do like kind of grieving, no grieving, meeting. They do kind of meeting party with people who used to know the person who passed away, and they stay for 2 days. They keep the body like a fridge in the fridge, so the people go see the body, they stay there eating happy, and most of any people go there and give some money to the city, to the family, sorry, because this is tradition. Also in a wedding, the wedding is kind of simple, but they expect everyone give money when you go. This is okay. I mean, everywhere, I think when you go a wedding you need to pay, so that's why sometimes people don't really like to go to wedding, because you don't really know these people and why you need to go. Well, you can dress like you want in a wedding. This is another thing, was a little shock culture for me, because here when you go a wedding you need to dress like a suit and dress and so when you go wedding in Thailand and you see the people wearing jeans and like a normal t-shirt, so you feel quite shocked. Even that for the funeral too. For the funeral is exactly the same. So everything is a little more relaxed and you don't need to really think much. So yeah, be ready for these things. And about women, I'm gonna talk more about women and what you need to know about women, and trust me, there is a lot to say. But in this episode I don't want to say much, because I know I will use a couple or 3 videos about talking about only just about women and sentimental relationships, right? Okay, so this is happening all. I hope you like it. If you like it, press the subscription button, the like, and also hit the bell button. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.